Hey, it's your girl Janelle Henningham,
and Marcia,
and welcome to Let's Chat. What are we chatting about today, Marcia?
Okay, so today we're gonna talk about our birth or pregnancy stories, like from before when we just found out that we were pregnant, leading up to delivery.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about our birth.
So Janelle, what was your reaction when you just like your first pregnancy when you found out you were pregnant?
Okay, so my first pregnancy. Let me give it a little story. I went to Jamaica, got married secretly, and then get back into the state. I feel sick, but I've never gotten pregnant before, so I don't know what what being pregnant is like. My cousin came to the house and said, "Oh, you look so." I'm like, "What do you mean?" She said, "You look," and then she didn't say anything after that. Then my dad said, "Look like you're gone."
Jamaicans, when Jamaicans say that, you know what it means.
I didn't know what you guys mean. Well, that means you're pregnant. Then my cousin came back and she brought pregnancy tests. I didn't ask her. She bought 2 boxes and each box had 2 in it. I took the first one, positive. The second one, positive. I'm like, you know what? Let me just take the other 2, positive. So it wasn't. I don't know.
It wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned. It wasn't. Except the father said he planned it, but I didn't know. I was out of the planning process. How about yours?
Mine. So, when I found out I was pregnant, like I used to have like this nauseous feeling in my stomach. I felt like I wanted to throw up, but I didn't throw up at all. And then I was like, "What's this feeling like? I've never had this feeling before." I've had this feeling before. I'm lying. So I have acid reflux, and it felt the same exact way, except it was worse. And I'm like, so I went on earlypregnancytest.com. It's a website you can get those little tips, like the urine dip that they use for urine test or whatever. They're little flat sticks, and they are like 99 cents for like 3 or 4 of them. So I went on there.
I didn't even know that.
Yes. Yeah. I went on there and I got a bunch
now you guys learned something.
Yes, it's called earlypregnancytest.com. So I went on that website. I got I think I got like $5 worth of test strips, and I got like a lot of them. So I took 4 of them, and they all said positive. I'm like, them are too cheap. I can't choose. So I went to the dollar store because those were 99 cents. So I was like, I went to the dollar store, which was $1, and I got like 2 of them. I took it, the same thing. So I went to CVS pharmacy and I got Clear Blue. Took 2 of them. Pregnant. No, it said pregnant or not pregnant. It says pregnant. So they said, "No, this can't be true. I'm not true. What? Me can't. Me not believe it. No. Let me go take one next one. We go Stop and Shop got first response. Voila, pregnant again. Me finally just say reality hit me and say, you're pregnant.
You are pregnant.
But I didn't believe it at first. Like I was in denial the whole time. I'm like, yeah, I'm just pregnant, so
Yeah. I felt this exact same way. I was like, how did this happen? Like, I wasn't trying to get pregnant. Like, I'm like, oh Jesus. Well, fast forward. After finding out you're pregnant, how was the morning sickness? How was the process?
I think I had morning sickness. It wasn't a whole lot of deal about how you throw up when you wake up. You can't use toothbrush or whatever. I had a thing against sensitivity about perfumes. Like, if somebody sprays cologne in the house, doesn't matter, body mist, cologne, perfume, anything, I would feel so sick. But I never threw up throughout my pregnancy. Never.
Ooh,
never spit. Like some people spit. No. I never spit. I never throw it up. I never had any of those stuff except one thing. When I got to like 6.5 months, I developed preeclampsia. For those who know what preeclampsia is, it's high blood pressure during pregnancy. So I developed that at like my 3rd trimester, and that's where. So I had a perfect pregnancy until I got to my 3rd trimester.
Well, for me, I did vomit. I feel like I have the flu. I feel like I had the flu. I started drop weight. At first, I feel good because I didn't know that I was pregnant. I just looked sexy and nice and shiny.
She was glowing.
I'm gonna feel good. Not knowing that a couple months down the road, I'll be like, ugh. Yeah, I did experience vomiting. I was sensitive to scent. What else? I was just weak and tired. That's what the first trimester. Well, not the whole first trimester, like a couple of weeks into it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was good to go. I was good to go. I didn't have any problem. I didn't have any complication, no high blood pressure, no low pressure, nothing.
Yeah,
No
mine.
diabetes, nothing, nothing, nothing.
I had anemia and high blood pressure. So I, instead of like, you know how when you go to get to your second trimester, you go to the doctors like every like the beginning of your second trimester, you go every 2 weeks, right?
Mm.
You go every 2 weeks.
No, that's in your third trimester.
Yeah, you go. Yeah, so I had to go every week. So every week,
Yeah.
I was so annoyed.
That was with my first daughter, though. Now with my son, it's another story.
Oh my god.
I with my first child, I didn't gain much weight. I got pregnant when I was 150. I had the baby when I around 180 something. So it wasn't too bad for me. After the baby, I bounced right back. With my son, I experienced a little bit of vomiting. I did have swollen legs. Like my legs were so swollen and I just couldn't do anything. Yeah.
They said boys are easier. Is it true?
No, listen, boys are not easier. Boys is the worst.
No, like in your pregnancy, they said that you don't have morning sickness, you don't vomit. You're
That's not true. Well, maybe for other people, but boys. So with L'amour, I had swollen leg. I have sickness. It was just like the baby. I think the baby was punching me on purpose and kicking, punching. No, like seriously, seriously. And then with my first daughter, I took the epidural, and so you know the epidural it calms the pain down. You feel pressure and all that. You still feel a little pain, but it helps the pain. With L'amour, when I got in, I was 7.5 centimeter dilated already. So they said they couldn't give it to me. So now I have this boy without no pain medication. So the boy mash me up. But you see that baby here? Yeah, you see that one here? Me I go to the hospital, just sit down and wait for epidural. Yeah, because the doctor has to reach 3 centimeters.
no, like so with my daughter, as she's 4, I only have one child so far.
She did not expect.
Anyhow, so I went in. So when I went in for my 8.5 checkup, they noticed my blood pressure was 179 over 104.
Oh, that's high.
So they were like, no, we have to induce you right away if you want to stay here. Because I got there, like, I was there at 9 p.m. at night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I left there about 2. They said, if you want to stay tonight, you can stay. But if you want to leave tonight, you can leave. But you have to come back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. That was 2 a.m.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I had 4 hours to go home and sleep. And the whole time I went home, I wasn't sleeping. I don't know what.
Home?
Girl, I went home
I
because
would have
they
sick
monitored me for like since 9 to 2. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. They monitored me for 5 hours. And I told them I want to go home and get a good night rest before I tackle this induce. I didn't know what to expect. So they told me they would advise me on taking the epidural because my blood pressure is too high, and you know how pain elevates your blood pressure.
This pain definitely held it. Oh.
Yeah, and I was saying I don't want it because I hear all these horror stories like if you get epidural you can become crippled and blah 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 blah.
Back pain.
Yeah, and back pain and this and that. So I wanted to go the natural way, but I was good. I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I was good until 5 centimeters. I was still saying I don't want it. Me and my husband, we were saying the same thing. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. When I got to 7 centimeters, they was like, okay, it's time to burst your water. Girl, when them burst my water, I feel like when I pull out the
So you didn't take that epidural?
Girl, I didn't take it.
Ah!
No, listen to my story. So when they burst the water, I felt like I was pull out all of my ear out of my head, like it come like fire they down there. So I told my husband, look, hurry up, go feed doctor. Anyway, Monday, find him and tell him if he come my way right now. Because when them burst the water, oh Jesus, I feel like me down there. I say, God, please, if I'm ready to step me home, just step me right now and let me go through all of this. I asked. So I was like, I don't want it. I didn't really want to go the natural way, but I couldn't take it. And the man I said, say, you only have like 1 centimeter left. and unless you couldn't stay still to take it, you would have to go through all this pain on your own.
Yeah.
So I took it, and when we
Oh,
take
you
it,
did. Oh.
it feel like God pulled me from the hell and pulled me forever. To be,
Oh my
to be
god.
honest with you guys, but it had been like painful. And have anyone gotten the catheter? Did you got the catheter?
No.
The catheter is Jamaican, would I say the pee bag. So they did a catheter for me because I couldn't. They gave me so much magnesium because of my blood pressure. So they inserted the catheter before I got the epidural. Girl, oh Lord, no. They feel like somebody that dead. That they worse than the delivery. The delivery because
Wow.
you know, like in your labia, that's the little hole in your labia. That's where they put it. Oh my God, that was
I know
so.
exactly where they put it.
No. I'm not trying to scare anyone.
Listen,
But take the epidural.
the other day, my girl, what's her name, Melissa, I saw on her status. She said, "How funny is it, like with birth? It's such a blessing and sweet, but then you also have so much pain in it."
There's
And
a lot of
I
pain.
remember giving birth to Lamore. Moore was in the room, and oh my gosh, I say hallelujah, Jesus. Listen. I never know that I could speak what was my poor parents' language. Let me tell you, the pain, hot. But when you finally get over the delivery and see that little miracle, oh my gosh, it's just a
so
blessing
rewarding.
and joy.
Yeah.
And then them grew up and then them start giving trouble again. Oh Jesus Christ.
Oh God.
God. Well, I'm 30. I'm 31 weeks now. I have 9 weeks to go. So I'll keep you guys updated.
Marian video everything. The baby will come out. Everything. I said me don't want to see it. Mm-mm.
Even though you don't look at it?
No, me don't want to see it. I want to see that far. He's like, it was a miracle. I'm like, me don't want to see it.
Moore say almost fell down. Almost faint. So Moore said he's not coming back. But Moore is coming back. And I'll keep you posted on that. Because Moore, you put the baby there, you come and set up your responsibility. Moore's like, Jay, sorry, I'm not coming back. But yes, Mr. Bailey, you're coming back. You're going to watch me deliver that baby. Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm going to put me through all the things by myself.
You don't want me to be a proxy and come watch
No,
it?
Masha, you're not
Mommy,
sick. And this is one of my baby comments.
Mommy.
Yes, baby?
I am on that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go tell Holly and I to her tonight again, okay?
Okay.
And that's what you get after delivery.
Like 3 years after delivery, that's what you get. Mommy. So my daughter, oh my God, if there's 10 people in the house, she'll just say mommy all day long. I'm like, what happened to daddy? You can't call daddy?
I don't know. I think they have I think they don't. I think their dad is invisible.
She's like, mommy. I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes I pretend to be sleeping. And
Dad
she tells
is
me,
definitely invisible in the house.
oh my God.
It's just the kids pass their father and come right over to me. It's annoying. But I guess that's why mother is a mother.
Okay, let me ask you one thing before you go. When you had your morning sickness, was there anything that you tried that helped you?
No.
No? I used to drink ginger tea, and I felt like it helped me a little.
I was just sick. Everything would just come up.
And I felt better when I laid on the floor instead of on the bed.
Yeah, hard surface definitely
Yeah.
gives me a relief of whatever I'm
I
going
felt
through.
like on the carpet was my go-to.
And guys, being pregnant, like laying on your back, that will definitely stop the
Suffocate,
flow to your vena cava. That's the artery to your heart, and that will definitely that won't give your baby enough oxygen. So lay on your left side. Left side is not as comfortable as first, but if you lay there, you will definitely get into the groove. Or right side, but left side is the best way.
Side, yeah.
It is definitely the best side.
Like,
What else should I tell you guys?
no, like before I was not eating at all. When I got to like 7 months, the Lord me crave. Me would I eat the bed and the chair. They hold me hungry. And then every time I ate, the food would just feel like I'm suffocating. Like
Because the baby already
Oh my-
compact your stomach and you don't have much room for food. Even right now, guys, like this is the this is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. And sometimes I said to my husband, "Oh, I'm not sexy, I'm not," and he's like, "He's such a lie. oh baby, you're so beautiful, you're so sexy. Oh, look at you. I
No.
know that he's lying, but whatever.
No.
But it's my first time it's just my first time gaining so much weight, and it feels so, I don't know, it just feels so
No.
uncomfortable in my body.
Do you guys want me to show you a picture of me during my pregnancy? No, at my third trimester, I wanted to run. It's like when I carried my life to go give people. Nose was like this
Yep.
wide. Girl, I felt
Pregnancy
so
will
insecure.
transform
Me
you
never want to go nowhere.
into something that you may not want to be transformed into. But I would say just be easy on yourself, and just be easy on yourself, because you're gonna bounce back. At least I bounced back. My sister have another woman. They have bounced back. So when you have the baby, just while the baby is inside of you, enjoy yourself. You don't have to eat everything that you feel like you want, because sometimes certain stuff don't good for the baby anyway, like the cheesies. That's me. And the salt
And
apple.
soda. Stay away from soda.
Oh, soda is not good. Salt and apple. Everything you eat, you put salt on it. It's not good. So don't do it.
Some people just love pickles, and then just throw the whole jar of salt in the pickles.
Yeah.
Don't do that, because it's gonna affect you in the long run.
And it will affect your baby too. At certain point of your pregnancy, I think around 20 something weeks, you do a glucose test to show if the baby is developing any what do you call that? Any diabetes or anything like that. So those are the things that contribute to diabetes, like the soda, the fast food. You know, you just have to make up your mind and try to eat something healthy. Every now and then you will slip because you're craving it.
Did you crave for anything?
Oh, I crave salt like there's no.
Girl, I crave saltfish, so I would eat ackee and saltfish, baked bean and saltfish, callaloo and everything with saltfish. But I wouldn't eat the salt. I would boil it out.
Saltfish is not mine.
I would boil it out.
I ordered June plum on Amazon. I just couldn't. I feel like I want to tear my. I dream see it. I just see June plum everywhere. And then my cousin Crystal sent me over some ripe June plum picture. I'm like, Crystal, I'm gonna kill you.
No, when Janelle come to my house, she eat all my popsicle them in the fridge. Every single one of them. She just sit down and eat ice. Well, that's one thing I didn't have. I didn't have any craving for ice.
It's 18 minutes up.
Guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
And throw your comment in the comment section, and just give us a little bit rundown on how did your birth go in, or how your pregnancy process went. Was it good? Was it bad? Did you like it? Do you want to go back again?
And how long after you had the baby you wanted to go back? Because like some people say, "Me not have no more," and then after like a year they'll be like, I want another one.
Well, I'm on my third one, and I said I wasn't gonna have any after the first one. So, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Thank you guys for watching.
And as always, live good and love God. Be blessed.